Welcome everyone. In this video I will explain to you step by step how to model this hologram, from creating the basic shape to reaching the final result in its full details. Let's start together and enjoy the process. So I started by creating a cylinder as the main base of the lamp. Then I went to create geometry standard primitive cylinder and draw it in the sense. Then I set the values to radius 4, height 75. I used these numbers to get clean shape with enough segment for smooth editing later. Next, I converted the cylinder to editable poly so I could edit its geometry. I deleted the top and the bottom caps because I needed the mesh to stay open from both sides. Then I switched to vertex mode. Then choose a scale to move the vertex. Moving loops up, down, in and out to create smooth curved shape. I focus only on the main curve at this stage because it's important to get the overall shape right before editing any details. I set the pivot before editing any symmetry or repetition. So I headed to the hierarchy tab and then did the affect pivot option only, so I could control the axis without affecting the figure itself. Then moved the gizmo from the bottom up to be at the top of the form because I want the rotation and repetition operation to be done later precisely around the point. Now I added the symmetry modifier, selected the Z axis and used the Philip to reverse the geometry correctly. This step gives me a perfectly even model on both sides, which is cleaner and faster than modeling both sides manually. But as we see, the figure needs a turbo smooth rate to clean the surface and make it smoother. I converted it back to editable poly so I could edit the point and use the vertex. Then I switched to polygon modeling mode and selected the rhombus shape selection tool to start adjusting the shape the way I need. Then click polygon and choose a polygon I need and pressed Alt plus L to complete the loop selection. Then I pressed Ctrl I to reverse the selection and delete everything else. This step leaves me with only one clean types to continue working on. I applied another turbo smooth to a smooth surface. Then I added shell modifier and set internal amount to 0.1 to give the tab a realistic thickness. After that, I used slice modifier to clean the sharp upper and lower edge. As you can see here, when I move the gizmo, there are a sharp edge. Then I click remove positive. To remove the bottom, click copy paste for the modifier slice and then slice down the gizmo. Click positive removal of the top slice to remove the bottom part. Then I added a poly edit modifier, switched to border mode, selected the open border as you can see here, To close these opens, use the cap to close both the top and the bottom. This gives me a clean closed bar ready for duplication. Then convert the shape to editable poly. Now use tools, click array to duplicate it around the lamp. Now I have reduced the Z scale from 100% to 200% to prevent the copies from overlapping. Then I tested different counting values until I found the best result. I chose 18 copies, which gave me a clean and even finished look. Now, as you can see, the main body of the lamp is completed. After that, I switched to the upper width and created another cylinder with a radius of 4 millimeters so that it's fits inside the lamp. Now I converted to editable poly, used the detach and detach as a clone to separate the top polygon. Then use the inset, create small circle, then bevel, and finally extrusion to build the shape of the light holder. After completing the formation of the basic hologram, I made a copy-paste of the shape and then I used scale tool to add some disparity in size between the elements. This step helped me to break the complete symmetry and give the design a more realistic aesthetic touch.